It's hard to believe it's been 30 years since Richard Gere's breakthrough performance in Looking for Mr. Goodbar. Since then, he's done every genre, comedy, drama, action, even musicals with ease. Now they all combine in his latest film, playing a reporter who's gone off the deep end in the dark comedy The Hunting Party. And Richard Gere is with us this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Harry, how are you?
Does that sound like an apt description, right? Reporter
No,
I
didn't get Westerns. There was no Western in there. There was no slapstick. There was no... But what got me is 30 years. I can't believe 30 years has gone by.
Well, you have blanks on your resume then. I mean, you got some stuff to do.
No, actually, I did a Western. Summersby was sort of a Western. Days of Heaven was
true,
sort of
which a lot of people actually credit as your big bust through, right?
Days of Heaven was actually the first film I did.
Yeah. Wow.
It didn't come out because Terry Malick, the director, edited it for 2 years. And then it did, and then we reshot. We did some additional shooting a year after the original shooting.
All right. Well, when we introduce you the next time you're on the show, we'll make sure we have all the credits.
Thank you.
All the credits. Let's talk about this one, because for me, this is vivid. It's real. I did a couple of trips to Bosnia during the war, and this is a group of old reporters, based on a true story. A bunch of old reporters decide to go back to Bosnia on a lark, and what?
And look for the greatest war criminal on the planet, who's essentially Karadzic, who's still out there.
Yeah.
And Karadzic has written 2 plays, a novel, I think, has had poetry readings. But they can't.
All they'd have to do is show up at the opening.
No, actually, we were thinking of... I put a feeler out. I said I was looking for a new play when I was in Sarajevo, but I didn't get a response.
Yeah. So in the movie version of this, and this, of course, is actually based on a true story, believe it or not. In the movie version of this, Terrence Howard comes back to Sarajevo 5 years after the war is over, and you convince him and a kid reporter you're going to go look for this mysterious...
I know where he is.
...war criminal. And
this is the biggest story possible.
Yeah, let's take a look, because you get in some hot water.
Son, I swear to God, if you do something stupid, I'll kill you myself.
Hi, get out of the car.
No, we're just tourists on our way to Montenegro.
Yeah, get out of the car now! Out!
No, you're really...
Come on, Bessie, come on,
making a mistake here because we're just passing...
On the ground! On the ground now!
You do not ask!
Simon? Goran! Simon Hunt! Gracious son of a... How are you? I'm good. We almost killed you, man.
Many of these scenes seem very vivid and very real to me. What was it like to do them?
Well, it was interesting. You're on the track of why there and what does that give you. When you're in a place like that and you've spent enough time that you really can feel the place, you can feel the ghosts everywhere. The acting becomes much easier because you're not feeling that you have to project that. You own it at a certain level. And the place itself owns it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a journalist. I mean, I'd love to hear some of your stories about that, but that's the way you keep yourself in motion. You can't give in to the depression.
Right.
You can't give in to is this the world that we live in? You have to keep your energy up and in motion in a sense that I'm going to survive this too.
Yeah.
And that's what I think we've tried to capture with this.
And in the true story this is based on, only because it's so completely absurd, these reporters get within inches of Radovan Karadzic. And in your version, you do too. And of course, the CIA is involved and the UN is involved and
NATO, The Hague, everyone.
Yeah.
And we meet all these people from the UN, et cetera, and NATO, and it's just very peculiar.
Yeah.
No one really has been given the orders to go get this guy.
Right. When you make a movie like this, is it an entertainment or is it a mission? Is it a what?
Well, we didn't want. I don't like to make message movies. I think it doesn't work to begin with. I don't think it's possible. I think what you do is create an environment where you're bringing enough reality and truth. And that's in the wide version of that, including absurdity.
Right.
I don't know about your life, but I'll assume from my own life that a lot of what goes on is totally absurd in all of our lives. And we wanted that to be on film. I think for myself, I'd like this to reach deep enough into people that it resonates from their own emotions, and they come to their own conclusions about the world and maybe responsibility moving into the future.
There you go. Always a pleasure to see you, sir.
Thanks. For me, too.
Thank you so much. Richard Gere.